Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to do kind of a little roundup of lip stuffs for you. So here's the thing. Some of these products I do not still have. All of them I have tried out though. I just don't like to hang on to skincare type products that I don't like. They always end up going in the bin after I decide that I don't like them. Makeup I tend to hold on to just so that I can give you reviews in a declutter, but this stuff, it goes. Anything that I do not currently have, I will put a picture of up here so that you can see what I'm talking about. I'm sure a lot of these things you have seen or you have tried or you know you love or hate. So I'm going to go over with you what has worked and what has not worked for me and just little short reasons why. Feel free to leave down in the comments your favorites for these categories so that we can all learn from one another, and I am always down to try new products. So if you have something that you love in one of these categories that I did not mention, let me know about it so that I can try it as well. So I have divided this up into treatments, scrubs, oil, and balms. And the last two, I just have a couple in each one. So the majority is treatments and scrubs because that's what I've tried the most of, I feel like. So first up, I have treatments. How many times have I said that now? So first up is the Blistex Conditioning Lip Serum. Blistex Conditioning Lip Serum Lip Moisturizer. It says all those things. So I got this, and let me just show it to you. Like, whenever I first got it, it's a kind of creamy, you know, it's a cream, really. It's what it feels like. It doesn't feel much like a balm. But anyway, I got this thinking that it would be a dupe for the Fresh lip treatment. I will put it up here also whenever I'm talking about it, but I thought that it would be a dupe for that. This is $2.99, which ticks me off because whenever I bought it, this thing was $5.99 at Walmart, and I think it might have been mislabeled, but that's what I paid for it, and now it's like half that price. But anyway, so I was thinking, okay, I'll do a dupe video on that. And then it turned out not to be anything like the sugar one, fresh sugar lip treatment, whatever. It turned out not to be anything like that, so I just scrapped the video, and I turned out not to like this either. It goes on and feels like a lotion on your lips, and it's not a good feeling. It never seemed to really sink in, and it seemed to sit on top of my lips with a little bit of like a waxy feeling, but not like a balm, like a lotion feeling. If you guys have ever tried silicone glove lotion from Avon, it is that exact feeling on your lips, and I don't like it. So this was a total dud for me. I feel like it did nothing for my lips. It did not make them more hydrated or smooth or plumped or anything, so no thank you. This is going in the bin right after this video. Next up is the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment, whatever it is. I will put it right here. And I tried this also. I'm so glad that I did not buy the full size of it because it's quite pricey. And I had a deluxe like sample size, but it lasted so long. It was a very thin serum type of lip treatment. It was the exact opposite of the Blistex one. It was very thin, and I felt like whenever I put it on, I had to put it on and then let it dry and then immediately cover it with a different, you know, lip balm or lip treatment because it dried down and it didn't make my lips feel hydrated or more youthful or anything like that. I really don't get the point of it because it did zip from my lips. And that one is $36. No thanks. The next one I have is the Laneige, don't know if that's how you pronounce it, Lip Sleeping Mask. And this is kind of a balm, but I'm going to put it in the treatment category because it does say that it's a lip treatment. And it says it's special care, nourishing and plumping berry mix complex, blah, 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 blah. This is $20. And I think the price is justifiable because you get so much product in here. I've been using this since Thanksgiving around there, and I've barely made a dent in it. This will last until the apocalypse. There is 0.7 of an ounce in here, which is just gigantic and it smells heavenly. This I will put on at nighttime before bed, and I will wake up and it is still on my lips. Not in the same amount that I put on, but it's like my lips still feel like I have a hydrating balm on them, which doesn't happen with any other product that I have tried. So for that reason alone, I do recommend this. I think it is amazing, and I think that it is well worth the money. A lip treatment product that is newer to me. I've had this for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Treatment, Lip Treatment. And it doesn't have a, name on it or anything of like the scent, but let me just open it up and see. This is $6.84. Yeah, it just kind of smells like cocoa butter. $6.84. I got mine at Walmart. I have not seen it anywhere else. And what I like about it is this actually is the same type of packaging as the fresh sugar lip balm thingies. It's the type that's kind of a metal type of packaging, very sturdy, and you actually have to twist it off. And it is exactly like that. I feel like this, I like the scent of it. I can't remember the sugar ones. I've had them before. I'm not even going to mention them here like a review because I just didn't like them. They were not any good. But this, it actually feels really, really good on your lips. It's very like slippery and kind of oily, which I like because sometimes lip products are a little bit too waxy. Which I used to really like, and now my lips just can't take it. They just get very dried from that. So I do like this. However, it doesn't last. Some lip products, I can drink things, I can eat to a certain extent, I can sleep and all that, and it stays on. This does not. It has a very short wear time on it, but it does feel really nice. For that reason, I would say if you want a short-term lip balm that you need to keep reapplying, go for it. If that's not what you would want, then I would say skip this one. But as much as it says lip treatment, I don't know about that. I think the claims are that it hydrates and like boosts collagen or something. I don't know. Have not tried it long enough, but I think it's one of those products where you're either going to like it or not. And right now I'm liking it to a certain extent. Next up, let's talk about scrubs. This is the biggest category. I've tried so many scrubs, and some of them I'm not even going to mention because I tried them years ago and didn't like them. But these are all the ones that I've tried within the past 6 months or so. And all but 2 of them I've gotten rid of already because I just hated them. So the chapstick lip scrub comes in a little pot. This was complete crap. I have seen so many good reviews for this product, and I'm just thinking, how? What are they doing that I'm missing? This thing, it smelled like sweet mint, which I liked, but the actual emollient balm in there was so bad. It tasted like rancid oil. It was so disgusting. And after the peppermint stuff wore off, it actually started to smell like the rancid oil also. And the little scrubbies, there was not nearly enough sugar scrublet things in there to really get a good scrub on your lips. I feel like the balm to sugar ratio was way too high for it to really be effective. So I hated it, would not recommend it. That was $4.49. Next up was the Revlon Kiss Balm exfoliating stick thing. That was about $5.99. It came with such a tiny amount of product. If I still have the picture of how much product came in it, I will insert it here. But it was like this much, and it was so much money for the amount of product. This one had a decent amount of sugar compared to the amount of balm, but it didn't seem to really exfoliate that well. Like, I just kept kind of rubbing and nothing was really happening. So I didn't like that either, and I don't feel like it's worth the money. Honorable mention is the e.l.f. lip exfoliator. I think that's about $3. That thing made my lips bleed so badly because the first time you use it, it has a nice layer of balm over the top of it. But after that, it's just pure sugar, just like crammed down in there, and it just tore my lips up so badly. Would not recommend that either. Moving right along is the Milani Keep It Smooth Lip Exfoliator, something like that. Same thing here is that I feel like it had too much balm compared to the amount of sugar in it, and it didn't give me a good exfoliation. And it also, the sugar crystals seemed kind of really, really tiny, and that also made it feel like I wasn't really getting enough. It was like a super fine sandpaper instead of being like grit that can really get, you know, your dry skin off. So $8.99 for that little sucker. Worst $8.99 I've ever spent. Next up, I do have the last two still in my possession. This one I got a few weeks ago. It is the Eco Lips Lip Scrub in Vanilla Bean. This was $3.97. I got it at Walmart. They have a few different flavors of it. So here's what this one looks like. It's hard to tell. It does have slightly bigger sugar crystals than the Milani one, but they're still kind of small, I feel like. And I don't feel like I got that good of an exfoliation with it. And also the same thing with this one. The balm that it is in smells like vanilla bean with an underlying scent of old makeup or like old wax. It just is not pleasant. And if you try to lick this off of your lips, it doesn't taste good at all. I would not recommend it. It made me want to throw up. So this is going in the garbage as soon as I'm done with this video. Also, I will mention that the chapstick and the Revlon ones both mentioned that you could not lick them off of your lips, which I felt like was kind of strange for a sugar lip scrub. Typically they say that you can, but those said that you could not. So don't know about that. I don't remember the Milani one, but I think that I tried to lick it off and it wasn't terrible. But that Eco Lips one, absolutely terrible. The last lip scrub is the newest one that I've tried. And I tried it, let's see, I got it. So at the time of filming this video, I used it for 7 days straight. So actually, is it 8 days now? 8 days straight. So I think that I can give you a pretty decent review on it. Considering that all of the others, I knew pretty much right away that I did not like them. So it is the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub. And I got mine in chocolate covered strawberry. This legit does smell like chocolate covered strawberries. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what it smells like? It smells like those Queen Anne cherry cordials at Christmas time. Yes. Ooh, this is so good. And you can see, even though I've used it for about 8 days, barely made a little dent in it. You don't have to use a whole lot. Here's what I love about this. There's almost no emollient mixture in here. And I did just do that. There's almost no balm in here. So it has jojoba seed oil, yada, yada, yada. So there's a little bit of oil in here and the sugar crystals and flavoring. This is what all lip scrubs should be because it has enough sugar crystals and very, very little emollient mixture. You don't need all that emollient mixture because all it's doing is creating this nasty waxiness all over your lips whenever I want the scrub to be taking things off of my lips, not adding. So this is amazing. It's $12, and for the size of this, it is 1 whole ounce. Is that right? 1 whole ounce? That seems like a lot. But apparently it's a whole ounce, and this I feel like would last for a century and a half. So I would recommend this one, and I think it's the best lip scrub that I've ever tried. Moving on to oils, I have only 2 that I have tried recently. The first is the Milani one, and I will put a picture of it here because I don't have any on me right now. You guys let me know, is this being discontinued or something? Because I cannot find it in stores anywhere. I see it online on occasion, but every time that I'm like looking for it, I don't have other things that I want to buy, and then I don't want to order just that one thing. But anyway, it's $8. And I tried several of these. I tried, I think, almost every flavor. And the only one that I ended up really loving was the grapeseed oil one in the purple container. I loved the applicator on these. The one thing is that it was a very like slippery oil, and you could go through it so fast. I could use a whole tube of it in like 3 weeks. I feel like it lasted a decent time overnight, but if I was eating or drinking, it gone right away. So I do recommend it, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. However, I do think the next oil has a little bit of an edge on it in some ways. And that is the Ulta juice infused lip oil, and I have mine in 2 different ones, sweet rose and coconut. These are $9 at Ulta, and I think at the time that I'm filming this they're $4.50, I think, but that's for 21 days of beauty, so you can get them cheaper. Don't know if it will still be on sale whenever you see this though. Here's the thing though, I bought one of these. This is the full size in 0.15 fluid ounces. So I bought this one along with another Ulta product, and then got a gift with purchase bag that had the coconut one in it, and this has 0.11 fluid ounces. So almost the same size, just 0.04 ounces difference. Here's the thing. The sweet rose one is really terrible. And this is the one that I paid full price for, which ticks me off. It doesn't smell like sweet rose at all. It smells kind of old. It smells like old makeup. But look at the applicator on this. I don't like this. It's one of those guys, you know, like one of those flattened doe foot applicators. I hate it. It was very scratchy and it felt like sandpaper. So I would not recommend the sweet rose one. I would, however, recommend the coconut one because it smells so good. Oh yes, it smells like coconut and shea butter mixed. So good. And this little guy has a regular doe foot applicator on him. However, the problem is that the regular sized ones don't have that doe foot applicator. Only this little gift with purchase one. And I don't know why they did that. So, I mean, if you don't mind the applicator, I would definitely suggest you try the coconut one if you like coconut, but stay far away from the sweet rose one. And here's why I think it has a little bit of an edge over Milani. It is a thick oil and it doesn't feel too slippery. It actually has some cling to it. And whenever you put this on, it's staying on. I had this on all day last Monday, and we were around the house, we were getting the roof done, we were dealing with contractors and stuff. I didn't really eat all day. I had a few snacks. I had some, you know, like drinks from like straws and things like that. But it stayed on until dinner time. So that's some pretty heavy duty stuff. Last but not least is lip balms. I've tried crap tons of them. I'm going to talk to you about 2 of them, which is my former favorite and my current favorite. I feel like that's all you really need to know. My former favorite, I talked about this, I think it was about a year ago. It is the $3.99 O'Keeffe's Lip Repair in the tube, like the little twist up tube, not the squeezy tube, because that is a completely different product and it sucks. The one in this thing, I loved it so much. I stocked up on these. I had like 10 tubes of it. I was obsessed, and it goes on very kind of waxy, but not in a slippery waxy way, in like a dry waxy way, and it would lock in the moisture in your lips all day long. And it kind of smells a little bit like Fruity Pebbles, even though it says it's unscented. And this stuff was legit. And then I couldn't find it except from buying it on Amazon, and I was like, no thanks. I try to avoid Amazon because I don't really like them that much, but anyway. Then we went to a different Walmart and I was able to find them, and I bought like 5 of these. And then I used it and I was like, oh, something has changed here. So I have this last one sitting around. I've managed to get rid of all the others, but I kept this one around because I wanted to show it to you guys. just so you could see it. But it has changed. There's something different about the formula. It makes my lips very, very dry now, and it doesn't seem to last as long as it used to. So I don't know what they've done, but I would not recommend this little guy anymore, even though it used to be really great. Now my favorite is the Lipsil $2.82 at Walmart. These guys are so good. I've been buying these ever since I couldn't find the O'Keeffe's one, and even before I found the O'Keeffe's one. So it's been a few years off and on that I've been using this. And lately this is just all I'm using for like the past 6 months, ever since I discovered that the O'Keeffe's was different. I buy these in a 2-pack as often as I can get them. I always have a few in the truck, a few at home. I have one in the bedroom at home. I have one in my closet. I have one in the filming room. I have one in the family room. I have one in the kitchen. So there's one in like every room that I tend to go into, just so that I'm never without. And then I have one in the front of the cab of the truck and one in the sleeper. So this stuff is legit. I think it's the best lip balm that I've tried. From the drugstore at least. Well, actually, ever. I used to really love chapstick. I don't love it anymore though. It makes my lips dry. So many lip products makes my lips dry nowadays. So this definitely keeps them hydrated and moist. And then I will go in with the Laneige at night, and then I will hit it with the lip oil sometimes during the day also. So that's all of my lip stuffs. I hope that you guys liked this little video, reviews, recommendations, whatever, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.